Hey, Barbados.
I proudly welcome you to Marley State of Mind. You know what the fuck it is. You know what time it is, motherfucker. Let's go. It's a motherfucking podcast. Yeah, it's a motherfucking podcast. Hey, it's a goddamn podcast. Yeah, it's a go. It's a motherfucking podcast, bitch. Yeah, it's a podcast, bitch. It's a goddamn podcast.
What up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, Marley State of Mind, shooting live at a bunch of Bull Studios. Y'all know what it is. Every weekend, we're bringing you the most fire guests, the most fire interviews, the dopest, I should say. And tonight's no different. Coming in live and direct with my man Barbados Black. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. What's up with you?
Oh man, I'm lovely. I'm lovely. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you could join me, bro.
No, facts.
This is one I've been looking forward to for sure. And I always like to kick the interview talking about how I was introduced to the artist, how I came across the artists and their music. You for you was I kind of seen you buzzing around in flyers online and stuff like that with the graphics and some of the stuff you were doing. I wasn't too familiar with the music side of it. And I was at a showcase for DJ Chevy. It wasn't even a showcase, it was an audition for a showcase. And you performed, you were a part of that showcase, and I got to hear your music live. And of course, I introduced myself beforehand before I heard your music. And then when I heard your music, I was even more impressed. I didn't even know you I don't even want to put you in the box to say the R&B singing, because you do a lot of different things. You do the soul, the reggae, and we're going to get into some of that so people could judge for themselves exactly what that is. But while I'm there, damn, how would you classify your sound, bro?
Right now I'm focusing on R&B, but I kind of agree with you. It is a little bit all over the place.
It is a little bit all over the place, and that's and not even in a bad way, bro. Yeah. Like in a very beautiful, creative way. Like I love the Caribbean vibes, the reggae style you got, bro. You even got a little bit of rock feel to some of the stuff you do, bro. Like a little bit edgier stuff, and then of course the R&B aspect of it, which is crazy. And I love that, and I know you do a lot of collaborations as well. It's one of the things I noticed about you. You seem to collaborate well with different artists, so that's all hella fire, bro. But let's take it back a little bit. That's where I met you at, was at the showcase. But when did you first fall in love with music? What was your first experience with music? Rather it be around the house, in the church. I know a lot of my guests tell me sometimes, like, damn, church was really my first experience with like being in a choir and all of that. But where did it start at for you?
It was just organic for me. It's just like I always had a love of music. I can't really explain this. Like same thing with drawing. It's just stuff that I always kind of gravitated towards. I just always like performed for my family just naturally. So I think as I got older, I just kind of kept doing the same stuff.
Yeah. And you touched on the art as well, because not only are you a musical artist, but you're also a visual artist as well. You do a lot of I've been fortunate enough to have you do a lot of graphics for myself. I know you've done a lot of graphics for a wide variety of artists.
Yeah.
Did you always been into like performing arts or performing just the artistry?
Yeah, it's always kind of just been what I knew I had to do. Like from the first time I was in kindergarten, like the first painting I did, they put in the art show. So I just kind of just stuck with the stuff that worked.
Yeah. You paint as well?
Yeah, I got a couple paintings now.
Oh, that's dope, bro. That's dope. We definitely have to talk off here about that. I'm always looking for some pieces for the crib.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So you said it's always been in you. It's always. How about your family? Did you have like a musical family? Was there always music in your house? Really?
No, we play music like everybody do, like on Sundays when you clean and stuff. But no,
yeah, right.
Ain't nobody in the singers that I know. No.
Hey, bro. Hey, Jess, man. I swear, everybody come here say the same thing about Sundays, about cleaning the house and their family hearing. You hear that music, you smell that pine saw, whatever that fabuloso. You already know what time. Like, damn, bro, I better get my ass up and start moving before somebody yell at me. What, Irk? Yeah, Irk talking about the parents downstairs yelling, like threatening. You already know, bro. It's that time.
No, facts.
It's that time. So yeah, so you said it always came organically, like you just drawing and
yeah.
Now I also noticed, correct me if I'm wrong, that you're a little bit more of an introvert. You really don't be with a lot of people, or you have a small select group of people you've been with. Was like artistry part of your outlet, as opposed to being out and about with people? Was like artistry kind of like that friend for you?
I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it. It's just like, I don't really express myself because I'm an actions person. So I think maybe it kind of is subconsciously, because like I said, I'm just an actions person. I'm more of a doer.
Yeah. Not too much talk required.
No.
I feel that. You kind of let that art speak for you. So that plays even more into that. Now, as far as like original stuff, when was the first time you started like dabbling into doing some original works, whether it be composing your own music, your own original song, or even like just taking another track that you knew and changing that around.
It actually started with like stories. Like in school, whenever I would write stories or essays, a lot of times they would get published or I would win like different awards for them. So it kind of started, like I said, like with that. So it's just I kept up with always writing stories and writing stuff. And they'd be like, oh, you have a certain rhyme scheme or you have a certain voice. Like I really got into literature. So it's like throughout me just always studying literature and always being in like AP classes, even when it was like early on, like in ninth grade, I was in college classes.
Yeah, yeah.
So doing a lot of those English classes just afforded me to learn different languages, learn words, and just learn how to use them. And I
Oh,
think
that's
what's
dope.
up with it. Mhm.
That's dope. Do you have a passion for like language for words? Like, do you write poetry?
I don't write poetry. That's kind of why I feel like the music's more poetry for me. Since I
Hmm.
like it more in that way. I don't like to just talk with no
Yeah.
beat.
What about stories? You said you did a lot of like contests you entered. Did you
Mhm.
do a lot of short stories? Do you still write stories?
I don't still write stories. I can write a story like off the top of my head, but I just don't. I don't feel like sitting down writing stories. It's more so like the artwork. I kind of let the artwork be the stories, but I like to
Yeah.
have it be like more of an isolated story.
Oh, nice, nice. So you found a
Mhm.
different way to express yourself.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. So you said you were getting published, and this is not only with the art, also with like your words as well.
Mhm.
What was that like to get that type of validation for you, that you see people are really fucking with you? Like, damn, like they really rock with what I'm doing with this art.
I think it's surprising because I don't put like much thought into the stuff I do. I know how that sounds, but like I said, I just let it be organic. Like I just put it out, whatever comes, and then if the people like it, then they like it. If they don't, they don't. So when I put something out and they were like, "Oh, we like that," like, "Oh, we like how you rhyme cold with this or that." I'm like, "Oh, for real?" And I'm like, "All right, well, yeah." Then he was like, "All right, well, let the principal hear it. All right, well, more people need
Nice.
to hear this." You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me because I
No,
don't think nothing of it, but I don't know. It's
it was
different.
just you being you, and it just happened to
Yeah.
turn into this art.
Mhm.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And so when you started seeing that validation, did that kind of feed the desire to be like, damn, I need to maybe pursue this a little bit more, or try to dig into different avenues with this shit?
I mean, kind of, yeah, because like if you get the validation back for the stuff that you want to do, it does hit different. It lets you know that you're on the right track. Like
Right.
even what you saying. 1 second.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we smoke and joke and talk sometimes.
Can't
It don't
smoke and
matter.
talk at the same time.
Shit, you can do anything you set your mind to, bro. Do anything you set your mind to.
But like even what you said with Chevy, we just had a listening party like this Wednesday where they were listening to different artists' music, and even like that was full 360 because that audition I didn't make that show.
Right.
He had turned me down because he said like I still wasn't ready yet. I still was learning my voice and stuff. So when I got the feedback this week for the music, he was like, that artist that you thought you were, like you're finally becoming that artist, like you're finally starting to approach that. And I was like, that's more so like the validation that I'm looking for.
How does it feel whenever you get those type of critiques, whether they be negative or positive? Let's search both of those aspects. How does it feel when you get that negative critique, especially when you put so much time, so much effort into your art, so much work into it, and so much passion, not even all that other stuff, but
Yeah.
so much of yourself into it? How does it feel when you get that negative critique?
To be honest, like I'm an aggressive person. Like that's why I'm pretty quiet. So even me and him was laughing about it. He was like, "You was mad as hell that day." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't like people telling me no." What the hell you mean? Like, no. So I ain't really like that. But I'm also a business person, and I can take a step back after the fact, and I like to reassess things. So after he told me no, I mean, I was upset, but at the same time, I still was like, "Well, what was wrong with the performance?" That's why I was there so long. What was wrong with the performance? What could I do different? What didn't you
Right.
like about the music? I look at everything as a product, so I take it personally because it is something personal to me. But ultimately, it's a business, it's a product. I'm here to
Right.
sell. So if people are telling me you would sell better doing this, I'm going to take that in more
Right.
because I'm here to sell products ultimately.
Yeah, and that's important to take that critique, bro, because I know as artists, it's hard when people are like, we're sensitive about our work and our art, whether we admit to it or not. But I mean, it takes a lot from us whenever people aren't accepting, because essentially we're doing it for other people.
Yeah,
I made the comparison. I made the comparison a lot of times, even on this show. Like we're like chefs. What I mean? Cooks cook for other people. They don't cook for themselves necessarily. They want to see the other people enjoy their food. But they're enjoying the flavor. And if you don't get that satisfaction from people enjoying the stuff that you're cooking up, I mean, it takes a lot out of you. It could take a lot out of you. So I definitely understand about, I mean, the initial reaction being anger because you put so much into this, and then someone's not receiving it the way you want them to. And then, it's good that you're able to take a step back and say, I mean, even if it's after the fact, like, damn, maybe I do need to reassess how I'm doing this, or look at it a little bit differently through the lens. Now, on the flip side of that, what about the positive? When you get that positive feedback, how do you receive that, or what does that do for you moving
I
forward?
kind of receive it more neutral now because, like I said, I've been doing it for a little bit of time. But I just kind of take it both the same. So now it's just like if you say something, I have to say, how can I use this information? How can I interpret this in a way that's still organic to me? Because I take what everybody says in, but I still ultimately have to be the artist I set out to be.
Right.
So I just have to take it in and just say, from a neutral standpoint, just say, all right.
Yeah, and the thing about positive, like I almost prefer negative feedback over positive feedback.
Mm-hmm.
With anything, because I feel like how can I really improve if you're just telling me it's good, like, or
Exactly.
what can I really do with that if it's good? And the fact that you say you remain neutral on it, that's a good place to be, because you can't allow it to feed you but so much, or to fill
Mm-hmm.
your head up but so much, because there's always work to be done.
Always.
There's no perfection. We can only strive towards it.
Mm-hmm.
So the minute you stop striving towards perfection is the minute you become stagnant, the minute you become obsolete,
Exactly.
because you stop growing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's fire. That's off this red cup. That's off
that
this
rapper in
red
you.
cup and that smoke. No, but real shit, man. And I'm happy to have you, because I've seen the early stages of you as an artist. I've seen
Mhm.
you grow. Typically whenever artists come to my podcast, I take the day that they're appearing, and I listen to your music throughout that
Mhm.
day. And I did the same with you, and I was listening to like some of the newer stuff, like with UNC the Youngin,
Yeah.
and a couple like the two track joints you
Mhm.
did, which is fire. By
I
the way,
appreciate
bro.
it.
That's just crazy.
I appreciate it.
Hey, that's just crazy. And I can hear the growth from like zoning
Mhm.
to that stuff, to like some of the earlier stuff you even sent me that you haven't released.
Yeah.
I can
remember
hear
that stuff.
I can hear the growth, bro. I could definitely hear the growth
Yeah.
in what you're doing. I can hear the comfortability
Mhm.
with you. Now where did that comfort come from? How did you start evolving? Was it just the process of repetition and doing it so much? How did you get comfortable in your sound? Because early on, a lot of
Mhm.
us are still looking for our sound. We don't even know what we sound like, or we're imitating other things that we
Yeah.
enjoy. It feels to me, correct me if I'm wrong, that you like found your sound.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I think I just trusted my voice from the jump. Like I said, I took in the feedback. I heard like, okay, these songs should be slowed down, or you should do this differently. I started working on my voice more, started working on my performing more, and just the more comfortability just came from just learning it. You know what I mean? Just feeling like, okay, this is really real. You know what I mean? Seeing people sing it, like even seeing people sing zoning, I think that was the first time when I think it became real for me, because it was like people's really playing the song. People
Yeah.
really listen to it. Like, oh, I wrote that, I mixed that. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like that's when I'm like, all right, just keep doing what you're doing. Just take in what they're doing, but don't get lost in it.
Right. And that's important too, right? Is the fact that you started getting that validation from the crowd, because you're doing performances now.
Mhm.
You're starting to see people learn the words to the songs. They're streaming it now,
Yeah.
because you can't fake that, right?
Mhm.
And that they're tuned into what you're doing. And now once you get that validation, you can keep on moving, and you keep on
Exactly.
growing into who you are. Now, did you take voice lessons growing up, or do you take vocal lessons now?
No, I really just started training myself, and right now I started using YouTube.
Mhm.
So there's
Yeah.
like they do the scales and stuff. So I just really been practicing that primarily lately, because it's just why not? What you got free time? You know what I mean? Might as well
Yeah.
put the work in.
Yeah, that's fire. I would advise all artists, especially singers, to do the same. Do vocal exercises. I've had the opportunity to be around a lot of professional artists who sing, and guys who get paid to go on the road, and it's very important
Mhm.
to work with your instrument, to fine tune your instrument, because you don't want to go say that the opportunity comes where you are on the road and you're doing shows night after night. You're going to wear your voice out if you don't know how to properly use it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like it's wild learning how to use my voice as an instrument. I think that's the thing that really changed. It's just like at first I was singing, but now I feel like I really know how to be more of an instrument to the track. So
Nice.
I like it better.
Nice. Did you find the vocal exercises to be helpful? Like, has that helped you in your performances? Has that helped you even in the studio, like with control, breath control, and things like that? Has the vocal exercises helped you?
I would say yeah. Like the thing I always got a compliment on was everybody always said a nice tone. My voice always sounded nice.
Yeah.
But personally, I think the thing I always felt like I was pitchy. So learning exactly what the notes were, where I should place my voice, how I should adjust, how I should slide here. I think those things are things that really make the difference to us all.
If you're talking to a young artist out there, because we're going to have some young artists watching, you know what I mean, what you're doing, and what would be the advice that you would give them if they're trying to be they're trying to be a singer like yourself and trying to work on themselves and their craft? Like, what's some of the best advice you can offer them?
Trust your emotion, because before I sing anything, I always believe emotion conveys everything. Even if I'm pitchy, even if the vocals are trash, if you have the emotion to it, the people will feel it. So go with how you feel overall.
Yeah.
But really practice at the end of the day, though.
Stay genuine to who you are.
But stay genuine with who you are.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire, and it's tough, right? Whenever you're going through performing and going through auditions and things like that, and people are kind of like, for lack of a better word, beating you up along the way
Yeah.
in the process, and critiquing you along the way. Like, it is tough to stay true to who you are
Hmm.
and still grow within that, because you'll find yourself trying to pull into the direction that they're trying to feed you into, and you lose a part of yourself when you do that. I mean, you lose some of the passion. So it is important to
No.
stay true to yourself. How do you find the motivation to stay passionate about the art, when so much of it is business with you as well, because you do commission work,
Hmm.
you do a lot of artwork for people's covers and singles, different things like that. How do you manage to keep passionate about it, while also maintaining the business side of it?
I just really believe in beautiful things, like in general. Like I think music is beautiful. I think emotions are beautiful. I think love is beautiful. I think art is beautiful. I think life can be beautiful. And oftentimes so many people bring darkness and like sadness to things. And I realized a long time ago, like with music, with art, I have the ability to bring beauty and happiness to other things. And throughout me doing that, that's what I try to do. So when I see
Fire.
people like what I do, it's a good reaction. You know what I mean? It makes them happy. They'll call me like, bro, everybody's liking that artwork. Everybody's going up for it. And they're like, I'm like, that's what I like, because maybe
Mhm.
you were feeling discouraged about your artwork, and I
Right.
got you reignite. You see what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
it's more of a feedback loop for me. It's like seeing
Mhm.
you excited about something gets me excited about something.
I like that, bro. I
Hmm.
like that, and that's important that you see it that way. You're trying to do something real for
Hmm.
the world, like you're bringing beauty into the world, and it's never a bad thing. Like you say, the world can be such an ugly place sometimes, bro. Like you may see things on the news or be
Hmm.
involved in things in your life. Like there's so much ugly, and I mean, for us, musicians and our, people that are just genuinely passionate about music, like that can be a release for you. That can be a
Hmm.
sense of, escaping from the ugly for a while. And I mean, what you're saying with the beauty aspect of it is great, because what is art more? What is art besides to be aesthetically pleasing to us?
Hmm.
I mean, to make us feel a little bit better about the world we're in. I mean, and that's why I like a lot of time when cats be tagging shit, bro. Like you go, like you see some dope graffiti,
Hmm.
like that should be fire, bro. That should be fired, and it adds something, especially to like, and that's like the beautiful thing about our culture, hip hop culture, right? Is like we take things that are mundane or just plain, and we turn them into these beautiful pieces of art. Like we'll take an abandoned building and
Hmm.
someone tagging it and just turn it into this beautiful piece of art.
Yeah, that's why I love urban art.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
growing up where I had grew up, there was like a lot of paintings around, so I've just always grew up around art like that. I agree with you on that.
Do you have any favorite artists?
Technically, it would be like Leonardo da Vinci, since he kind of did like the anatomy studies, and he's the reason why we have like a lot of inking and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as like a favorite artist, there's just like different artists on Instagram that I just like in general.
Okay. All right. That's fire. I fuck with I fuck with Da Vinci too.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's crazy. I fuck with damn, I heard I started learning more about Picasso, bro.
Yeah.
And Picasso towards the end of his life, like he used to use his art just as currency.
Hmm.
Like he wouldn't have bread, and he'll just go up to a store and like, here, just grab a piece of paper and just draw in there some crazy shit, and be like, here, take this, give me
I'm
the
trying to get to
bananas.
that point.
Yeah,
Trying to do that too.
bro. Could you imagine? And like if you look up Picasso, like I probably shouldn't even blow. I mean, it probably ain't. If you look up Picasso pieces right now, bro, you can
Mhm.
find a Picasso piece like so easy, and that's why you can get them cheap, because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
You can get a fire ass Picasso piece
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
for
About to go up.
cheap. Go grab.
About to go grab one.
Go grab one. That's gonna be my next like big purchase for myself. Just
Yeah.
on some like, just to say I have a Picasso at the crib.
I
It
ain't
just
mad at
sounds
that.
so wavy.
Yeah, that's hot. That's crazy.
Like, yeah, the Picasso at the crib. Meanwhile, niggas, everybody can have one if they really want. Um, but yeah, no, that's fire, bro. And
Mhm.
and I love how you mix the artistry with the audio art.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, with the visual art. I love the way that you blend these things together. And whenever you're creating like artwork, do you think of music to go with it, or vice versa? Do you know what I mean? Especially being the fact that you work on graphics for artists so much, do you find that those two worlds crossing at times for yourself, even in your own personal art?
I feel like they cross, but I've never really or sure like myself how it crosses, because I get that a lot. Like a lot of people be like, your music matches your artwork, or the artwork matches the music, but I'm not really sure how they get so intertwined for myself either. It's just like I said, I think
Some
because I approach them the
subconscious shit.
same. Yeah, because I approach them the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fire to do like a whole. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that on here. You and I were talking about something similar to what I was about to say. I ain't gonna say
Mhm.
that shit though, bro. I'm gonna keep that. I can't give y'all everything. I can't give y'all all the sauce all in one episode. What episode is this, Jesse? Episode 22. I can't give y'all everything on Emmitt Smith. You feel me? Football numbers. It's like But I definitely wanted to get into some of the music. Let's play some of this music. I know you had some unreleased shit you wanted to
I'm gonna play some
give to the people. Yo, man, y'all gotta come and watch Marley State of Mind because I be getting them exclusives, bro. Like that shit niggas ain't even dropped yet, bro. I be getting them shits people ain't even dropped. They be anxious to let y'all hear it here first time. But go ahead and explain this one to us a little bit. Tell us about this track that you're about to play for us.
All right, so I started working with my vocal coach, vocal engineer, because I wanted to work with singers more so, and he's also a singer. So at the time, I had started going through like my first big breakup because I was with somebody for like a very long period of time. So I feel like that's when I really started to more so, like you said, get comfortable with my voice, started to understand stuff because I started to understand emotions on a more deeper aspect.
Hell yeah.
So that's kind of where this song came from.
Nice. What's the name of this one?
It's called Ain't Shit, but when we were talking with the DJ, he said I should just call it Ain't It. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For radio play purposes.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and plug it in, bro. This is called Ain't It, the working title.
Won't catch you when you're falling, won't answer when you're calling. Girl, don't bother. 'Cause I'm not all in. Girl, I'm no problem. I'm so broken, girl. You fell in love with the wrong one? 'Cause girl, I'm not the right one.
Or can't sing like this though.
Cause I belong to someone. I know I'm rushing, babe, but there's too much rushing, baby. Taught you a lesson, baby. You ain't learned your lesson, baby. You gave me more. I gave you less, baby. I needed more than what you gave me, baby. Yeah. I just want it to be over. But then I sent a text and it says, come over. So hold steady. Who's steady? So who's steady? Baby, look at me. So who's steady? So who's steady? Baby, look at me. You're falling, answer when you calling. Girl, don't bother. Cause I'm not all in. Girl, I'm the problem. I'm so broken, girl. I said I'll never fade away, but you don't have the time to wait. This ain't the time or the play. Don't cry, wipe them tears away. Who am I kidding? I'm a prize, so you're winning. Shouldn't play with your heart. You love the vibe I was giving, but she get fucked up quickly. Bitch, I ain't the one, don't miss me. Cause I be lying, babe. My heart I be hiding, babe. So hold steady. Who's steady? So who's steady? Tell me who is steady. Catch you when you're falling, answer when you're calling. Girl, don't bother. Cause I'm not all in. Girl, I'm no problem. I'm so broken, girl.
You about to make some babies to that shit, bro.
I appreciate
That's that baby making shit, bro. Yeah, that shit fire, bro. That's some 90s R&B.
I appreciate it. That's dropping in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, it's coming out in 2 weeks.
About to kill him with that shit. Yeah. You heard what he said. Just get on YouTube, man. We live in a society now where you can do. I do the same shit, bro. I'm not consistent with that shit. Like I need to be more consistent, but like you can get any vocal exercise you want off of YouTube.
Yeah, you really can. I'll send you the same videos because it sounded where you sing at. We have the same voice type. I have a deep voice too. I got you. So yeah, I got you. I'll send you the same stuff. Just add me on Facebook. I'll send it.
Yeah, that's that fire, ain't it?
Yeah, that's coming out in 2 weeks. That's like my favorite song. Like I want to drop a bunch of ballads, but I had to wait for the summer to be over. So I was rapping a little bit this summer to have some fun. You know what I mean? Turn them up.
Turn them up. Yeah,
turn them up. But yeah, I'm about to drop the R&B now.
You about to get niggas cuddling and fucking.
It's the time.
Fucking.
It's finally cold out. You know.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. I love to wear a hoodie, and I got my Timbs on today, bro. I came in with the butters. Bro, I couldn't wait to break the butters out.
Facts is time.
I could not wait. What? This is my favorite time of year, bro.
No, facts.
And it's good for that type of music, bro. And I'm definitely feeling like your layers be crazy. Like the way you be layering tracks, bro. Like, you definitely know how to I don't know. I don't know. I already knew. They be acting like my games ain't good enough, bro. I can't be doing these
It's
fucking backwoods, bro. I smoke them though. But yeah, damn, you smoke and sing, bro. That's
Yeah, I be smoking while I be singing, bro.
do you for real?
Yeah,
Bro, I remember I be watching. If you watch like them old school like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin and them niggas be smoking and drinking on stage, bro. They got the square in one
because if you
hand.
know the notes and you know your voice, then you know what you can do.
Bro, and they used to kill that shit. If y'all ain't never, man, let me put y'all on game. Go watch them Rat Pack dudes, bro. Go watch Frank Sinatra on YouTube and watch how them niggas kicking jokes, fronting on each other in the middle of the joint, busting it up, drinking and smoking while they're performing, like all on stage, bro. Killing that shit. Like, and you remind me, and you know, I mean, to tie it all together, like I know you're real active on stage, you're moving around while you're singing, and that's difficult, bro. Like,
yeah, I be in the gym.
that's all. You work out?
Yeah, I work out.
Cardio heavy?
Yeah, I go to the gym. I go for at least an hour every day.
Yeah, that's good shit, bro. That's important. You got to take care of your body.
You got to, especially if I'm trying to sing. It's like it's all about the breathing. So I try to make sure at least have that under go.
I heard Usher sings while he's on the treadmill.
I sing while I walk all the time. I always did that. I thought it was weird, but when I heard people, I was like, oh, it just must be like instinctive practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
and you imagine if you're on stage performing like that, you're moving around. You're doing the same shit. You're doing an aerobic exercise while you're on stage.
How exhausting that is until you do it.
It's so it's not. You know what I mean? You're doing a 15-minute set, a 20-minute set, a half an hour set.
Yeah, I'd be exhausted after that.
That's a workout, bro.
No, facts is crazy.
That's a workout. Here, Jess. Right back at you. Me and Jess was on here. This is my man Jess. This is his spot. Bunch of Bulls Studios.
Oh, I appreciate you for having me then.
Yeah, this is my show. Don't appreciate him.
Oh, you know I appreciate you more than anything.
No, but this is Jess spot. Bunch of Bulls Studios, man. We do we do a podcast every day. Every day.
Man, every day is crazy.
Yeah. Not every day anymore. Pretty damn close. What's that? I was watching some shit y'all had on was shout out. What's that, Vern? What's that shit?
Yeah, Vern is own podcast now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we got
Tuesday. We're working on a Wednesday. It's going to be us three.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna come by. I'm gonna come by for a guest appearance.
What's it about?
I had a podcast called Bullshitting with Jesse and the Bunch.
Bullshitting. That was the origins of all this. Is the bullshitting. Yeah.
Okay.
Well then,
It's gonna be Cam, Irk, and Jesse. Cam, Irk, and Jerk.
I like Cam, Irk, and Jerk. It was funny. I do like that. It's catchy.
So you Jerk then, bro? No, you Cam. So who's Jerk? He's Jerk. Damn.
That's funny.
I had to figure out who was who.
I mean, I kind of liked it because it was funny. I liked it though. I think I know.
Okay, so we got shows. Hold on, let's just to recap for the people. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Now Friday again. We were doing Marley State of Mind on Friday, but we had to move to Saturday for football season.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, got you on Saturday, and then me and Josh on Sunday.
So we're shooting damn near every day, bro.
Okay, that's crazy.
We used to do the live performances. We need to, you know what I mean, have somebody like Barbados go ahead and kill him one time. Do some live, but we'll talk about all that shit some other time. Let's get another one of them Barbados joint. You got another joint for us?
Yeah, I got
what?
you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play you something else off the album.
Hell yeah.
Or you want something up tempo? Or you want something slow?
Let's go. We already went slow. Let's go up tempo one time.
All right, I'm switching.
Let's show them the versatility.
All right. This is called Baddest of Bitches.
Indeed. Where's she at though? I was watching battle raps. I was thinking I should just be like a proper gentleman battle rapper, just speak perfect English and be like, you art thou fucking villainous fair. You want to battle me? Why don't you dare? I would never. Nobody to play.
Trying to see who's gonna play.
Advance towards
I'm
me.
performing a cappella in a second.
Uh-oh.
We in the basement.
This is what happened when you shooting live, but we still having a good time.
No, I ain't mad.
Came through with oh, there we go.
All right, I'm gonna play this one. It's called No Trust.
No Trust. Barbados Black. Marley State of Mind.
You ain't in no relationship, you gon' die. Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. You did make it up. Stand up.
I got some scars. You got your walls up. You get attached when you're faded. For love, you've been waiting. It's time for them both of us. 'Cause I think we had enough. Tell me what's too much. If I tell you about my bitches, don't tell me about your niggas. I'm just trying to gain your trust. Don't believe in trust, but I believe in you. Don't confuse how they was losing you. So amazing, it's plain to see. Here's my hand, you're safe for me. Always been a nigga that you should have been involved with. You know that I'm here, so not those fears about your closet. Your trust have been racist. The real me, I ain't changing. Get closer when you're naked, but I just don't know. We should take it slow. It's only been a few weeks and I can't let go. I feel like I've been here before. Oh, feelings that I can't ignore. No, don't wanna hide you in these pictures. 'Cause it's such a perfect picture. Did you really wait for me? I got some scars. And you got your walls up. You get attached when you're faded. For love, you've been waiting. It's time for them both of us. 'Cause I think we had enough. Tell me what's too much. If I tell you about my bitch, just don't tell me about your niggas. I'm just trying to gain your trust.
I like that. Now, when you're writing this music, sometimes people get confused. You know what I mean? Me and my old lady had conversations about it. Like, I'm like, just because I write it doesn't mean that's necessarily a real thing or emotion. Like, I might just have to speak on it because that's what it calls for.
Yeah.
Or I might be speaking from somebody else's point of view that I know or been going through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it might not come from my own experience. When you're writing music like this, especially music that is so personal, right? The feel of it is very personal. Do you draw a lot of it from your own experiences, or do you draw it from scenarios that that you know about? Like, where does a lot of your, like this song, for example, where does that inspiration to write something like that come from?
I do think it's a little bit of both, but me personally, I prefer it to be personal. It's just one of the things that I think that just I have to do with everything that I do. It has to be something that's real to me for me to sing it
Is
that
that
way.
difficult to make yourself that vulnerable?
Yes and no. Like once I'm there, But and I realized, like I said, I have to be there. That's why I have to try to connect with my engineer, or unless I engineer it myself. But the person who I was working with at that particular time, like we would have long conversations. We would spend long times looking for beats. We would talk about the lyrics together. We would write it back and forth. You know what I mean?
It was a
Together.
real collaborative effort.
So it was something real. Like much how we're here like this. That's how we would be in the studio, just like this.
Oh, fire.
So it would be something just like I said, organic. So it wasn't hard in the moment because it was something that was real, and we would talk about real stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
and
that.
I feel like it would be something that other men also could understand. So I feel like being that vulnerable to me is not hard because I feel like everybody doesn't get that chance. So I try to do that for everybody else.
Yeah, you're trying to speak for those who might not necessarily speak for themselves.
Yeah,
fire. I fuck with that. I got this one joint I want to play because that joint kind of went crazy by you.
You know, you got the crazy stuff.
This is released for the people. Released for the people. For my people. Let's get into it. Yeah. Who's the feature on here, bro? The Division joint.
Me. Everybody asks who that feature is. I told you I started rapping. I could play some rap stuff.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, that's me when I rap.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Everybody
of here,
be like,
bro.
who's that feature? I'd be like, that's crazy. That's me. They be like,
that's
what?
you, bro.
Yeah, so
this is crazy.
I worked with Mike Tomlin, and
rest in peace,
we was
Mike
working
Tomlin.
on some but we worked with some new stuff. I was working on the new sound, like I said, some up-tempo stuff for the summer. That's why I started rapping. This is the first time.
What?
Yeah, that's the first time.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. I thought this was a feature for sure.
No, that's me.
Damn.
Everybody asks me that. It's crazy.
So this is available on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Barbados Black. What I wish you knew. This is little two tracker for them. You got them. You got forever in star A. And Division on here. I'm gonna play Division off here because this joint go crazy. I mean, they both go crazy, but we're gonna hit y'all with Division. Damn, this was you on there.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you hear some rap stuff. I'm gonna let you hear some disco rap stuff. I didn't know you into that.
I ain't know that, bro. That's crazy.
You better be trying to listen to it.
She won't let me fuck, I guess I'm gon' fuck on the six of it. And if that's your bitch, I'm finna steal her like my nigga been. Please don't try to jib me, I'm get shifty about them Benjamin. Chopper through the vision, try to trick me on my dividends. I pull up in the Range Rover and got this shit, my pockets bubbly. If I hit it, it's game over, snatch your soul, no, she in love with me. I mess that like hangovers, twist my fingers till I need a sling. That shit like hangovers, twist my fingers till I need a sling. Okay, alright, we going all night, fuck that, just sit on them bitch if you can't bone right. That bitch, super cold, pick like a Klondike. Hit the switch, get it in, I know I'm your type. She won't let me fuck, I guess I'm gon' fuck on the six of it. And if that's your bitch, I'm finna steal her like my nigga band. Please don't try to jib me, I get shifty about them Benjamins. Chopper through the vision, try to trick me on my dividends. She won't let me fuck, I guess I'm gon' fuck on the six of it. And if that's your bitch, I'm finna steal her like my nigga band. Please don't try to jib me, I get shifty about them Benjamins. Chopper through the vision, try to trick me on my dividends. Oh, I'm super saucy. Said she got that water, tell her boss me. No colleagues, but she bossy. Helen Birkin bags, yeah, she costly. And this that good smoke, this ain't no fucking fake. And this ain't no VO, my niggas up the trade. This ain't no teeth, this OS nigga, we out of stage. Get money at a rapid pace, let me know and I can break the set. She won't let me fuck, I guess I'm gon' fuck on the sister then. And if that's your bitch, I'm finna steal her like my nigga been. Please don't try to jib me, I get shifty about them Benjamins. Chopper through the vision, try to trick me on my dividends.
Yeah. Damn, bro, that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm about to have you rap on some of my shit now. So, yeah, that go crazy, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Damn. I figured I was like, damn, he ain't even put old boy's feature number on there.
No, I would never do that.
Damn, you did homie dirty.
No, I would never do that. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. So what made you want to get into rapping? Have you always been like on that style?
When I first started like making music, I've always just been into singing and rapping. I just never put anything out, and I've always wanted to be a singer more than a rapper. So I just never like put any stock into it. But
bro, I always wanted to be a singer more than a rapper. I just can't sing worth a shit. So I knew to play to my strengths, bro. Every rapper wants to be a singer. It's a secret, bro, that every rapper wants to be a singer, and we realize we can't do that shit. We're like, fuck it, we gotta get in here somehow.
That's funny. No, I don't know. I like rapping, but I'm not like a cocky person. Like I have other songs that I tried to rap, but I can't rap about anything other than like people trying to be basically like I just don't because I'm you know what I mean. Like I'm an angry person sometimes. I don't like all the negativity do go somewhere, and since I don't really say it because I try to be about business, I just started to put it in the raps. When it comes out, it's crazy. You can't even bottle it back. Yeah, I find that most people that are quiet and reserved like that. Because I'm the same way, bro. Yeah, you feel me? And I find when most people are like that, like when they snap out, it's very tough to come back. I try not to. I'm calm. Very tough to come. Like I'm nice. I feel like I'm nice now. You know, I'm chilling, but just don't take me there though. Yeah, me and Shamar talked about that on his interview. Yeah, because he's the same type of guy. Yeah, that's why I get along with Shamar. He's funny though. Yeah, we talked about that on the interview. He's hilarious. But what you about to play for us now? This is I had freestyled over the Pound Town beat. Okay. This is something that they had liked on Facebook, so I'll play this one. Okay, let's get into it.
Take heed, fuck you. Fire on my wrist and this bitch, watch me light it up. Niggas been gas, I been past, you ain't doing enough. Said you want smoke, let me know, we can pack you up. Sure you like the beat, shake it deep, man, you know what's up. Niggas still subbing, but niggas won't slide. Niggas fix the game till one of them niggas die. They say they want smoke, but none of them niggas fire. They call me Rolex, cause nigga, it's my time. I don't fuck with niggas, but niggas up on my dick though. Yeah, I'm sending shots at you niggas, so go and get low. And I ain't hiding from niggas, you see me in the window. Sending off these rounds until a nigga out of ammo. I don't want your bitch, yeah, you know she a pass around. Yeah, she call me Chris, cause she know I'm about to take her down. Your bitch call me up, cause she wanna go to Pound Town. I might fuck on your bitch every time you ain't around. I'm fucking on your bitch. Hey. Little nigga, you's a bitch. Hey. Yeah, we drop them off in the ditch. Yeah, we about to go and hit a lick. Your whole nigga's a bitch. Yeah, your whole crew been a bitch. Yeah, we put them in the ditch. Pack them up and send them off, ready to ship. Hey.
That was it.
Huncho Veli sent us a question. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I ain't know you was getting down like that. I ain't know you was rocking like that with the rap shit.
Yeah, I just started.
Irk asked, do you feel like an artist can become more frequent by dropping, or is it strictly timing? So I think what you mean, like relevant, be more relevant by dropping more frequently, or is it strictly timing? How you feel about that?
I think it depends. I used to drop all the time, like maybe last year. And I won't necessarily say that. I think it depends on how you feel about your music and how you connect with your audience. If you and your audience feel like they expect you to drop all the time and you want to drop all the time, you can. But if you have an audience that you know that you've built that will support you and they actually want quality and you like, you know what I mean? You show them the process. You show them like, hey, I'm in the studio. Hey, I'm doing this, and you communicate with them. You can also take your time. It just really depends on the connection you have with your audience. It's not something that you can decide by yourself.
And I got an opinion on that too, bro. I agree. I think and also think you got to be careful because there's 7 billion people
Mm-hmm.
in the world. So think about that: 7 billion people in the world. 300 million of those people reside in America alone.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you got 100,000 streams. You got 2 million streams. There's still so many more streams you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be the one song that has those streams that all these people haven't heard, that is the song
Uh-huh.
that breaks you.
I agree.
Like there's a lot of times where we hear about songs and the artist had them out years ago, but it really didn't bubble until
Mm-hmm.
years later.
I agree.
Now Irk said, with that being asked, do you feel the industry artists tend to overdrop?
No, like I said, it depends on your audience. Like for me, somebody who I've been following for a while, and it'd be crazy, is Sexy Red. The first song I heard, because I like Summer Walker, like I'm into R&B. So I heard that song she did when she was when Summer Walker was pregnant. I heard that freestyle. I said, "Oh, Shorty's crazy." I said, "She's hard," and everybody was like, "What? You don't think so?" Now look at her, but she drops all the time. But it's because the people want it. You see what I mean?
Right.
Every time she drops, she's checking. Like
She's
look,
feeding her audience.
her years, she had one of the best years to me. Because if you look how she went, she's still independent.
Yeah.
She had a Nicki Minaj feature.
Yeah.
Now she's on Drake's album with
That's crazy.
SZA.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Independent.
Yeah.
So she's getting all her profits.
Yeah. And you know them Drake checks about to be crazy
So
stupid.
you know what I mean? So it really just depends. Like I said, timing is everything, but she wasn't dropping all the time last year. You know what I mean? But she dropped what her audience wanted. That's why I said, to me, it depends on what your audience wants. You drop and you communicate at a time where I feel like you can give them quality. Like, you know, Summer Walker took probably money to, you know what I mean, to get that video to shoot. So she took the time to do that.
Right.
So that's what I would say.
And you also got to have a vision for yourself. You got to know where you want to go at the end of the day. You got to have a plan in motion. You got to know where you want to see yourself at. So if your vision calls for that type of thing, then that's what it is. If your vision doesn't call for that type of thing, then you have to avoid that. But
I agree with that.
I think it's important that you have a vision also along the way,
100%,
to know, you know, what you're doing. And if you're just out here just making music and dropping it, and then, you know, I mean, then you're dropping another one, what's the point of it if you only have 50 people listen to the first song? Now you're going to drop another one, so another 25, you know what I mean? And at that point, what is it worth? You know what I mean? And then you put all this time, money, emotion into making the product, and you just keep releasing product that isn't getting the traction. And then there's a flip side to that too. I could be absolutely wrong, because who knows? I don't know. Maybe the more that you drop, they might hear that one that they really like, and then that might be the one that catapults you. So to your point, you know what I mean, it depends. Everybody's situation is different.
I let the audience choose. Like that's why I perform my unreleased tracks. Like, and if I'm like, oh, y'all want that one, they'll come off the stage. I'm like, oh, I like that, I'm dropping it. You know what I mean? That's
hell yeah. Yeah, so let us know. Y'all hear this shit. Y'all fucking with them unreleased joints.
No facts.
Bro might drop them on y'all one time.
No facts.
They might drop them on you one time. So what you got come? Oh, damn! How we get this far and not even mention it? So how do the people get a hold of you if they want to catch your social media, any of that? Tell them how to get at you, bro.
Of course, y'all can find me on Instagram at Barbados_6Black. You can find me on Facebook, Barbados Black, and everywhere pretty much Barbados Black. My name's always the same.
Yeah, streaming as well.
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here. So if y'all want to get a hold of them, do that. What do you got coming up, bro? You said you were playing some stuff off the album. You have some intentions dropping the album soon?
I want to drop it soon, but I want to record more music. Like I want more ballads. I want more up-tempo stuff. Yeah. So that takes a little bit more time, but I'm definitely going to drop the single in 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm going to drop that in 2 weeks for sure.
Okay, for sure. Any shows coming up people can get a hold of you or see you performing anywhere?
Yeah, I'm performing this Saturday. This coming up Saturday, not this tonight, but next Saturday. Go to my page, Barbados Black. I have all the information there. And then I'm also performing at a Halloween party at the end of this month. So check my page because it's also there.
Fire, bro. Fire. Yeah, get a hold of the man. You know what I mean? He's out, and he got the graphics. You still doing the graphic designs for all?
Yeah, I'm working on a bunch of artwork right now behind the scenes. I'm doing some animations. I'm doing a bunch of that stuff. I haven't been posting it, but I'm gonna get back into posting it. I prefer to work and let the people post it and let them enjoy it a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, yeah, bro. It was a pleasure having you.
No, I appreciate you having me.
You know what I mean? You know you had to come through. You're my bro for real.
I appreciate it, man.
And I've enjoyed watching you grow as an artist. And seeing, and I'm looking forward to seeing where you go from here and how much further you go. You always got your support. You can always come back to Molly State of Mind anytime you want to. You got some new shit you want to play for us. But for now, we signing off. You had Barbados Black, Jesse, over here in the corner, Smooth Criminal. I like to call him. I ain't never called him that before until just now. And Marley. Marley State of Mind. We're coming at you every Saturday. We'll be here next Saturday with another special guest for you. Make sure y'all tune in.